may have noticed that George the turtle loves being a postman, and he's very good at it too.
Coo-wee! Hi!
Morning, Mitzi. Ned, what can I do for you today?
Is it okay if we put up a poster?
Of course. A poster? For what?
We're having a sports day tomorrow. It was all Mitzi's idea.
Yeah, we're having a sack race, an egg and spoon race, a three-legged race.
Mitzi and me are doing that one. What shall we put your name down for, George?
I...
It's real easy, George. You just pick the sport you're good at.
Oh, I'll have to think about it, Mitzi.
Don't forget, will you? Come on, Ned.
After Ned and Mitzi left, George looked at the poster for a long time.
Oh, dear. I don't know.
He seemed to be worried about something.
Oh,
I'm going in for the long jump.
I'm more the sack race type myself.
I've always done well at the egg and spoon race.
Everyone seemed to be excited about the sports day. Everyone, that is, except George.
Oh, hi, George. What sport are you putting your name down for?
Oh, I haven't even thought about it yet, Sammy. No time, lots of mail to deliver.
George, is everything all right?
Fine. Everything's just fine.
The truth was, George couldn't think of a single thing in Mitzi's sports day that he'd be good at.
Morning, George. Just getting a little training in for Mitzi's sports day. I'm in the high jump. What'll you be entering in, old chap?
George really didn't want to admit that he wasn't good at anything, so he decided to make up a story.
Oh, I'm not going to the sports day. I'm ill.
Really? Oh, you look as fit as a fiddle to me.
No, I meant I'm going to be ill tomorrow. Yes, that's it. I'm going to be too ill for the sports day.
Ill tomorrow, eh? Oh, dear, I'm sorry to hear that, George. Anyway, must run. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
You're doing great, Mitzi.
That's it, Ned.
Back at the homestead, Frank and Buster were helping Mitzi and Ned get ready for the sports day.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mitzi.
we're never going to win unless we get it right.
What's this, Mitzi?
That's my list of who's doing what in the sports day.
I'm doing the egg and spoon and the sack race.
Not both at the same time, I hope.
Oh, Frank.
Mitzi, you don't have George's name down for anything.
That's because George hasn't put his name down for anything. I've asked him and asked him.
Poor old George can't be at the sports day. He just told me.
He isn't coming.
What? Why not?
He said he's going to be ill tomorrow.
How does George know he's going to be ill tomorrow?
There's something funny about all this, Buster. Maybe we should have a look for George, see if he's okay.
Good idea, Frank. We can take the plane.
Any sign of him yet, Buster?
No, Frank. Hang on. There he is. He's by the crossroads having a cup of tea.
Well spotted, Buster. Hang on, we're going in. Hi, George.
Oh, good day there, Frank. Buster.
Are you okay, George?
Oh, everybody's been asking me what I'll be doing for the sports day. Well, the answer's nothing because I won't be there.
Oh, yeah. Archie said you were going to be ill tomorrow.
That's not really true, is it, George?
Well, no, not exactly.
What's wrong, George?
Well, it's just I'm no good at the egg and spoon race or the sack race. I'm no good at anything, really, except delivering the mail.
I'm sure we can find something you're good at, George.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Why don't you come out to the homestead and we'll give you a bit of a hand?
Oh, really? Oh, thanks, fellas.
That's all right, George. After all, we're here to help.
But finding one of Mitzi's sports day games that George was good at was a little harder than Frank and Buster first thought.
Oh, it's no good. Thanks for trying to help, fellas, but I'm not really good at doing any of those things.
But, George...
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind, really.
What are we going to do, Frank?
I don't know, Buster, but I hate to see George looking so unhappy.
The sports day wouldn't be the same without all of us there, George. Couldn't you just go in for one thing?
I may as well face it. I'm only good at being a postman.
I think we should leave him on his own for a while. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Buster?
I think so, Frank.
You know, George, maybe there is something you'd be good at. Something you could enter at Sports Day tomorrow.
Do you really think so?
Yes.
The next day, everyone gathered at the waterhole for the sports day.
Let the games begin! It is Boomerang first.
When's your turn coming up, George?
Soon.
Now, the sack race.
Come on, everybody!
And finally,
Now it's my turn.
kicking into the can. Contestants must kick pebbles from here into the target cans over there. And the contestants are Frank, Sammy, and George. Sammy to go first.
Good luck, Sammy.
You too, George.
Your go now, Frank. And now, George's turn.
Come on, George.
You can do it, George.
Oh! Beauty!
Well, the best man won.
You see, George, there is something you're good at.
Yeah, two things actually, because I'm still good at delivering the mail.
There you go, George. First prize. That was beaut, George. Do you think you could teach me to do it?
Me too,
George.
Oh, there's nothing to it, really. You just...
That day, George never felt happier. He discovered that he was good at something other than delivering the post after all. That's because everyone is good at something. It can just take a little time and some help from your friends to find out what it is. Penny, the little penguin, loved coming to visit her friends in the Outback. But today, they were late. Luckily, she had her new boomerang with her to play with. She'd been learning how to throw it a long way. And how to catch it when it flew back to her. She couldn't wait to show all her Outback friends how good she was at it.
Hello, Penny.
Penny was so happy to be in the plane and on her way to see all her friends at the homestead.
Yoo-hoo!
But then something terrible happened.
I know! I love this view too! Don't worry, Penny. We'll soon be at the homestead. The others can't wait to see you. Hello?
everybody ready?
Oh, I wish I'd learned my poem by heart.
G'day, Penny. Did you have a good...
Hiya, Penny. It's really... Hi, Pet.
Welcome, Miss Penny, our small penguin... Oh.
Are you all right, Penny?
Slow down, Penny. We can't understand.
It's no good. Hey, why don't you act it out for us? Charades! Good idea, Mr. Frank.
Yeah, I love charades.
You're throwing something?
What? Was that supposed to be, something spinning?
Something spinning that you throw?
Are we talking about your boomerang, Penny?
What about it, Penny?
You're balancing?
No, she's being a plane, aren't you, Penny?
So, you were in the plane with your boomerang.
What happened?
You mean your boomerang fell out of the plane?
Oh, that's what you were trying to tell me up there. I'm sorry, Penny. I couldn't hear you properly.
Frank, maybe we could fly back the way you came. See if we can find this boomerang.
Of course we could, Buster. After all,
We're here to help.
Don't worry, Penny. I've lost lots of things and they always turn up. Well, nearly always. Hey, Frank! Buster! Wait for me!
Shots away, Frank.
get the gate, Ned.
I'm getting the gate, Frank!
Buckle up, Buster.
Buckled up.
Please sit down, Penny. You're making me dizzy.
Frank and Buster have to fly all that way and back again. It's going to take a long time.
Posters! Of course! We could make posters!
That's a great idea, Penny. Come on, let's get started.
So while Frank and Buster searched the Outback, Ned, Penny, Mitzi and Archie made lots of posters.
Lost one boomerang. If found, please leave. Right, must be off.
Yeah, thanks, Archie.
Hi, Archie. Hello, Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Ned. What you doing?
We've been making posters.
Penny dropped her boomerang out of the plane and we wanted to let people know where to bring it if they find it. You haven't seen it, have you, Sammy?
No, sorry. But I tell you what, why don't I help you take your posters around and put them up?
Oh, thanks, Sammy. You're a pal.
Once they've dried, that is.
Oh.
There. That's the last one.
They're great-looking posters. Right, hop in, everyone. I'll give you a lift back to the homestead. Hey, maybe someone's already handed it in.
Cooey!
Anybody home?
That's them now. Hi.
Well,
I'm really sorry, Penny. There was no sign of it anywhere.
We tried our best. We really did.
We all did. What with the posters and everything. Sorry, Penny.
hiya, Alice. What are you doing here? posters and,
Have you found the boomerang?
well, no. I haven't exactly found it, Ned, but I did see something. It was flying through the air.
Where did you see this flying thing?
It was just after I saw you and Penny in the plane. You waved to me, didn't you? And Lolly was coming the other way in her ice cream van, so I had to watch where I was going.
Wasn't that about the same time that you dropped the boomerang, Penny? So, Lolly's van was coming the other way. Buster, I'm thinking maybe we've been looking in the wrong places.
What do you mean, Frank?
Well, we've been looking for Penny's boomerang on the ground. But what if it never reached the ground? What if it landed on something else first? Something that was moving?
Do you mean it might have landed on something like, say, an ice cream van?
That's it, Mitzi.
Wow, that's brilliant!
We should go to town right away and find Lolly.
Sammy, would you take Ned and Mitzi and Buster? I'll take Penny in the plane and meet you there.
There you go, Josie.
Thanks, Lolly.
Hi, Josie. Hi, Lolly.
Hiya! Well, I've never seen people in such a hurry for an ice cream.
Actually, Lolly, we're not here for the ice cream. We had a question to ask you.
Frank, Buster and the others explained everything that had happened and how they'd looked everywhere for Penny's boomerang and how they'd come up with their strange idea.
You know, I did hear a sort of a clonk noise today just after I passed Alice. I thought I'd run over a stone or something. Why don't I just have a little look? Well, I never. Why don't you come up here and take a look, Penny?
That's just great. I know boomerangs are supposed to come back to you, but I never heard of one getting a lift back before.
Penny was thrilled to get her boomerang back. Now she could finally show all her friends how well she could throw it. Penny had been sure she'd never see her boomerang again, but she'd learned that if you don't give up and you've got good friends to help you, there are very few problems you can't solve. Once in a while, Ned the little wombat liked to write a letter to his favourite auntie, telling her all about the exciting things he'd been doing. But it wasn't always easy.
Hey, Frank, do you think Ned's having any luck with his letter?
Doesn't look like it, Buster. Let's go and see.
Hi, Ned. How's it going?
I can't think of anything I've done that Auntie would want to know about.
Maybe you just need a little help to remember.
Do you think so?
I know. Why don't we go inside, get some milk and cookies, and we'll sit down and help you think of something to write in your letter.
Oh, would you, Frank? Thanks.
That's all right, Ned. After all,
We're here to help.
Frank, Buster and Ned settled in the living room and started work on Ned's letter.
So, Ned, what's the first thing you can tell your auntie about? Didn't your auntie send you that model plane? Why don't you tell her about what happened when you flew it the other day?
Oh, yeah? That's a great idea. I'd just given it a new coat of paint. It had been a while since I flew it, and I'd sort of forgotten how some of the controls work. Do you remember, Frank?
How could we forget?
I was very nervous at first. Then I finally got it to stop. And then, guess what? The plane started flying without me. I just didn't know what to do. It even started chasing Alice. So, I thought I'd better get some help. Then, just as I got home, guess what happened?
What's wrong?
Look!
Yes, it crashed. I thought it was broken for sure. My plane was in pieces.
Don't end the story on a sad bit, Ned. Tell her what happened after that.
You mean you and Frank helping me to mend my plane?
That's right. We got it flying in no time, and Mitzi helped you with the controls. And then we got it flying just fine.
Yeah! And thanks to my friends, it was as good as new. Thanks, Frank. Thanks, Buster. Now, what else could I tell Auntie about?
Anyone home?
Hi, Archie.
Hello there, chaps. I heard you were writing to your aunt, Mr. Ned. You won't forget to tell her about what happened with your boat at the waterhole, will you?
Oh, that's a good idea, Archie. Thanks.
Ah, splendid. Ha ha. And don't forget to mention me, will you? I was there, you know, cheering you on too. Ha 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 ha. Toodaloo.
That's a good story. Now, how did it go?
You wanted to sail your boat in the waterhole, didn't you, Ned?
Yeah, that was the idea. But it sort of didn't go to plan. Wish me luck!
Good luck, Ned.
Cast off!
Oh, dear.
I say.
Oh, this is no good. Can't be a The waterhole wasn't very watery. My boat got stuck.
What's up with him?
I think he's upset. He really did want to be a sea captain.
Yeah, I did. I just didn't know what to do
Then
about
you
it.
had an idea, didn't you, Frank?
Well, yes, I did.
Frank, we're going to have to help Ned. He's really sad.
Shh, I'm thinking.
Oh, sorry.
I think with just a bit more breeze... Yes! It'll work!
Frank, you've done it. It's sailing.
It's sailing! Go and get Ned, Buster.
Okay, wait there.
So it all worked out in the end, Auntie. Ha-ha!
Look at Ned.
You mean Captain Ned? So you got to sail after all, even without water.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, and we call you Sea Captain Ned.
Your auntie will like that one. Ah, here's Sammy. Oh, good day, all. I've got your groceries here, fellas. Where'd you like 'em? In the kitchen?
Thanks, Sammy.
Oh, Ned, I bought you a new washing line. I heard you had a bit of trouble with the old one.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing I can tell Auntie about.
It is a funny story. I'll see you later.
I helped with the laundry this week, Auntie. Well, I tried to help. Being little, I couldn't reach the washing line. Then I had an idea. I got a box to stand on. That didn't quite work either. I fell right through the box, Auntie. But then I had another idea. Dry, I can tell you. And when I managed that, I found out the line wasn't long enough for all the clothes. It was very funny, Auntie.
Oh, the line's not long enough, Ned.
We've got a problem, Buster. That's when Buster had his bright idea.
2 ropes joined together.
2 ropes?
Yes, to make a longer washing line.
Buster. Sometimes has good ideas, Auntie.
Oh. Hello, all. Sammy said something about a letter, so I thought I'd drop by and see if you wanted it collected.
Thanks, George. I've just finished it.
All looks in order. Regulation size, seal seems firm. Your letter's in the hands of a professional now, Ned. With George the postman, the mail always gets through. Bye.
Bye, George.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks, Buster. I think that's the best letter I've ever written. There was so much to tell.
Well, sometimes you just need a little help to remember things.
Yeah, everyone always helps me. I'm pretty lucky.
And that was true. Ned was lucky to have all his friends to help him, but that wasn't quite the end of the story. A few days later, Ned had another visit from George.
Oh. It's from Auntie.
What does she say?
She says, "Dearest Ned, that's me. Thank you so much for your lovely letter. It was the best one I've ever read. You seem to have the most wonderful friends, and I can't wait to get your next letter. Lots of love, Auntie."
Yay! Oh, good on you, Ned.
So Ned realised how nice it was to send a letter to someone you loved. Sometimes you even got a letter back, and that made it even nicer. Sometimes in a place as big as the Outback, even the smallest thing can cause an upset, as poor Alice was about to find out.
Hey, Alice, are you okay?
I think so, Sammy.
Here, let me help. Oh, that was quite a fall.
Back at the homestead, Frank and Buster were giving everything a bit of a spring clean. With Ned's help, of course.
It's Sammy.
Oops. What happened, Sammy? Alice hit a rock in the road and fell off her scooter.
Ooh, nasty. Let me help you, Alice.
Thanks, Buster.
You did the best thing bringing her here, Sammy. We'll look after her, won't we, Buster?
Of course. We're here to help.
Thanks, Sammy.
Anytime, Alice. Good job I was passing. This is Mitzi's little lot.
Alice was still a little shaken, but with Frank and Buster's help, she was feeling a bit better.
You'll forget all about it when you get back on your scooter, Alice.
Buster's right. You'll soon be back in the saddle. Hi, Ned.
Hello.
Cooey!
Hi, Mitzi.
Sammy just told me about your accident, Alice. Are you all right? Yes, I feel a bit better now. Ah, good. That's the trouble with only having two wheels. When you hit a rock, you fall off.
Mitzi.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, don't worry, Alice. You were just unlucky.
Are you okay, Ned?
I think he needs a hand, Frank.
Later, in the Outback, Alice realised the only way not to fall off her scooter was not to get on it again.
Well, there's no harm done. Your scooter's fine. Aren't you going to get on it then?
No, I think I'll walk.
Alice, if you fall off a bike, the best thing to do is get straight back on it.
It's all right, Frank. I like walking. Thanks for the tea and everything.
What about your scooter? Alice!
Bye, Frank.
Alice found that without her scooter, it was much harder to do things. And because she wasn't used to walking everywhere, her feet were really aching.
There you go, Mitzi. That should cool you down.
Whoa! Look at that!
Well, that's it for today. See you next time.
You bet! Bye, Lolly!
Without her scooter, Alice arrived too late for her ice cream.
Oh, you just missed her. Have a lick of mine. It's triple choc.
Oh, no thanks, Mitzi. I really wanted a strawberry ice cream.
Oh, better luck next time, Alice. See ya.
Bye, Mitzi. Oh.
Meanwhile, back at the homestead, Buster and Frank were still worried about Alice as they tried to fix the postbox.
Pay attention, Buster.
Whoa. Oh, sorry, Frank. I can't stop thinking about Alice.
Yeah, she still hasn't come back for a scooter.
I hope she's all right.
Perhaps we should pay her a visit, see if she needs help.
Good idea, Frank.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Chocks away, Buster.
Chocks away, Frank.
Get the gate, Ned.
I'm getting the gate, Frank.
Buckle up, Buster.
Buckled up.
Frank and Buster didn't have to go far before they found Alice. It looked like she needed some help.
There she is.
Yeah. Hi, Alice. What's up with your feet?
Oh, they're just a bit achy, that's all.
Walking can be hard work in the Outback.
You wouldn't have to walk everywhere if you had your scooter.
Yeah, I know.
Then why don't you ride it again, Alice?
I really want to. Honestly, I do. It's just...
Just
Oh,
what?
I might fall off it again. Mitzi was right. 2 wheels are just too wobbly.
You just need to get your confidence back, Alice.
Hello, all. What's happening here?
Hi, George. Alice is worried about getting back on her scooter.
Since she fell off it.
I like to keep my feet firmly on the ground. You know where you are with a good pair of feet. Look, beauties, aren't they? It's all about balance.
Balance. I've got an idea that just might help.
You have?
Meet me back at the homestead. Well, what do you think?
What are they?
Training wheels. George was right. It's all about balance. And 4 wheels are better to balance with than 2.
Why don't you have a go, Alice?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Go on, Alice. Have a go.
So with the Koala Brothers' help, Alice sat on her scooter for the first time since her accident.
Not a wobble.
See, Alice? I knew you could do it.
Look at me, Ned.
Well done, Alice.
Great. Now, let's see if you can ride it.
Alice was all set to ride her scooter again.
Ready, Alice?
Even though she felt a lot safer with her training wheels, she was still a bit nervous.
Whoa.
Get the gate, Ned.
I'm getting the gate, Frank.
She will be okay, won't she, Frank?
Sure. You never forget how to ride a bike, Buster.
Frank was right. Alice was whizzing along in no time. And the more confidence she got, the less she was worried about falling off.
She's been going round in circles for ages, Frank.
Practice makes perfect, Buster.
Oh,
Look at you. You're riding your scooter again, Alice.
I know. I feel really safe. I've got training wheels.
Where?
Where are they?
Here they are. They're I fell off.
Fell off? Why didn't you tell me, Ned?
You didn't look like you needed them. Sorry, Alice.
That means you must have been riding all this time on 2 wheels, Alice.
That's right. And did you fall off?
No.
You're right. It's easy. Thanks, guys.
No problem, Alice.
We are here to help.
Bye, Alice.
So thanks to the Koala Brothers, Alice was back on her scooter. She realised that when you lose your confidence, you just need a little bit of help to get you going again. You might be wondering why Archie the crocodile was standing by the waterhole with a book on his head.
Morning, Archie. Not going jogging today?
Morning, Mitzi. No.
I can't wait for my swim. Archie, why have you got that book on your head?
To stop my head wobbling.
Wobbling?
Yes. It happened when I woke up this morning. Look, if I hold my tooth, my head wobbles.
You're right. Your head is wobbling. You need help fast.
But, what about your swim?
That can wait. This is an emergency.
So Mitzi took Archie to the Koala Brothers to see if they could help.
Ow! Morning, Archie.
Morning, Frank. Morning, Buster. Ned. Hi, Archie. Are you all right?
Yeah, you look funny.
His head's wobbling. He needs help.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Wobbling, you say?
That's right. Show them, Archie. See? I told you.
Perhaps it's your tooth that's wobbly, not your head.
You could be right, Frank.
Why don't you try holding your head still and wobbling your tooth?
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's a wobbler.
That's right. It must be a baby tooth. That's what they do. They get loose, they wobble, then they fall out.
It's gonna fall out.
Oh dear.
It's nothing to worry about, Archie. Once your tooth falls out, a lovely new tooth will grow back in its place.
It will?
Yeah, we just need to take your mind off it.
Archie was pleased his head wasn't wobbling, but no matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't stop worrying about his loose tooth.
This should make you feel better. A nice glass of lemonade.
Oh, lovely.
Thanks, Frank. What's up, Archie? It's this tooth. I'm worried about it falling out.
It'll fall out when it's ready, Archie.
But won't it leave a gap?
Not for long. We just need something to take your mind off it.
Like what? Something you really like doing. Something to make you forget it's even there.
That's right. And before you know it, it won't be there at all. It'll have fallen out.
So what do you like doing best, Archie? I love jogging and tennis and all kinds of sporty things, really.
Right.
So Archie tried jogging, but his loose tooth wobbled too much. Then Archie tried tennis. But it was a bit hard to play when you were holding your tooth.
Is there anything else you like doing, Archie?
To help take your mind off your tooth?
Well, I like having my photo taken.
Oh, great. I'll get my camera. Left a bit. Right a bit. Now, give me a big smile. Ned, duck down a bit. I want to get a good picture of Archie's tooth.
As soon as Mitzi mentioned Archie's tooth, he started worrying about it again.
What's up, Archie?
I don't want a photograph of my loose tooth. It'll look funny.
You could always turn your head to one side, Archie.
Yeah, then you'll be hiding your tooth from the camera. Yes, I could, couldn't I?
Right, now say cheese.
Cheese!
What's wrong now, Archie?
I don't like having my photograph taken from this side. I always look better on the other side.
But that's the side with your loose tooth, Archie.
I know.
Now Archie couldn't have his photograph taken,
Say cheese.
Cheese!
all because of his loose tooth.
We better think of something else to take your mind off it.
I've got an idea.
Frank decided a trip in the plane would help Archie. After all, how could you worry about a loose tooth when you were flying amongst the clouds?
What's Archie doing in the plane?
He's got a loose tooth, so Frank's taking him flying to help him forget about it.
Right.
Bye!
I really hope Archie's plane ride will help.
Sure it will. He'll be having the ride of his life.
Great, isn't it, Archie?
As soon as Frank saw Archie wasn't enjoying the ride, he just had to land. Frank and Buster had run out of ideas. How were they ever going to help Archie forget about his loose tooth?
Poor Archie. He's really sad.
I wish there was something we could do.
Oops. Sorry, Archie. Party games.
Did he just say party games?
Oh, I love party games.
What's your favourite game? Mine's hide and seek. Or is it musical chairs? Hey, they're both great.
I love apple bobbing. I'm really good at it.
What's apple bobbing?
It says here you have to pick an apple out of a barrel of water using just your teeth.
Splendid, isn't it?
Frank, we need some apples and a barrel of water.
So Frank went to get the things they needed for the game. They were going to apple bob.
Can I go first? Can I?
Sure, Mitzi.
I can't get it. My mouth's too small.
Oh, never mind, Mitzi. Who wants to go next? OK, Ned.
I can't reach.
Allow me.
Wow, thanks, Archie.
Well done, Archie.
Archie was really good at apple bobbing. Everyone got an apple, including George. Archie was having such a good time, he'd forgotten all about his loose tooth.
What's this?
Archie.
Your tooth.
It's gone. My loose tooth, it's fallen out. Don't worry, Archie. Another tooth will soon grow in its place. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Archie was relieved. In fact, he was quite proud of himself. And soon he was back to doing all the things he loved again.
Hello, Archie.
Back to jogging again, I see.
Yes. Just wanted to thank you and Buster for helping with my tooth. Oh, don't mention it.
We're here to help.
Archie realised that losing a tooth wasn't that bad after all. And once his new tooth had finished growing, it was even bigger and brighter than before. One sleepy day, in a sleepy outback town, Josie, the little Joey, had decided that there was something she really wanted to do. Josie had never skipped before, but she really wanted to now. Skipping's not easy when you got big feet.
Hi, Josie.
Hi, Mitzi.
Are you going to come and skip to the waterhole with me?
I'd like to, but
Oh, come on, Josie. Come skipping. It'll be fun.
I can't. I haven't got a skipping rope.
Oh, yes, you have. Look.
Well, I'm busy. Maybe later?
Okay, if I come back later, will you promise to come skipping with me?
Yeah. Okay. I promise.
Oh, goody. Bye.
Josie watched Mitzi skip away towards the waterhole. She was a very good skipper. But Josie couldn't skip at all. And now she'd made a promise. Back at the homestead, it was washing day for Ned, Frank and Buster.
Hi, Ned.
Oh, hi.
Would you mind hanging out our washing for us?
We're in a bit of a hurry,
And we have to go out on patrol.
and we're low on petrol, so we'll have to stop off in town to fill up.
So we'd be really grateful.
Oh, okay then.
Thanks, Ned. Get ready for takeoff. Chocks away, Buster.
Chocks away, Frank.
Get the gate, Ned.
I'm getting the gate, Frank.
Buckle up, Buster.
Buckled up.
Fill her up, Josie.
Josie, are you all right?
No,
What's wrong?
You can tell us.
I can't skip.
But you can run and hop.
And you're the best jumper in town.
But I can't skip, and I really want to.
Why?
Because I promised Mitzi I'd go skipping with her this afternoon.
Oh, don't worry, Josie. We'll think of something by then.
Really?
Sure. After all, we're here to help.
And Josie was quite sure that the Koala Brothers would find a way to help her. Back at the homestead, Ned was having problems of his own. Josie decided that she needed more room to practice her skipping. And in the Outback, that's not too hard to find.
1, 2, 3, jump! Oh! Try again. Jump! Ow! Jump!
Oh dear, you tripped.
Hi, George. I keep on tripping. Can you skip, George?
Well, I used to skip when I was a young turtle.
How?
As I recall, I just jump.
that. It didn't work.
Just keep on practicing, Josie. Practice makes perfect.
Oh, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes knots.
Josie, what are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
I'm learning to skip, but I can't. Can you skip, Alice?
Well, I could.
Oh, show me. How do you do it?
Just a little hop, skip and a jump. Your turn now, Josie. Go on, you can do it. Hop, skip and... Whoops.
Oh,
Funny, a hop, skip and a jump always works for me.
but it doesn't work for me.
Just keep on practicing, Josie. Practice makes perfect.
Oh, I hope Frank and Buster can think of a way to help me.
Back at the homestead, Frank and Buster had found someone else who needed a bit of help first.
Oh, the line's not long enough, Ned.
We've got a problem, Buster.
We've got a problem, Ned.
A big problem.
I got it. We need 2 ropes joined together.
2 ropes?
Yes, to make a longer washing line.
Wow, Buster, you're brilliant.
Thanks, Ned. Always here to help.
Buster, we said we'd help Josie to learn to skip.
By this afternoon.
Oh, no!
Maybe we can send her to skipping classes?
There's no time. Buster, have we got any more lengths of rope?
Why?
I've got an idea. How are you getting on, Josie?
Oh, I've tried and tried and tried, but I still can't skip.
Well, we've got something that might help. Here you are.
Oh, it's a very long rope, Frank.
If you've got big jumping feet, Josie, you need a long rope. Long enough for it to go right over your head.
Oh, it won't work.
Go on. Try it.
You got it!
You can do it.
Oh, look! I can skip! Oh, thanks, Frank. Thanks, Buster.
Hi, Josie. You promised you'd come skipping with me. You said you would.
Oh, yes! Catch me if you can.
Wow! I've never ever seen anybody skip as fast as you can, Josie. You're the best.
But you to the waterhole, Mitzi.
Hey, wait for me.
And so, with a little help from the Koala Brothers, Josie did learn to skip after all. And if you ever happen to be in the Outback and someone whizzes past like lightning, it could well be Josie, the fastest skipper in the Outback. The Outback is full of wonderful sounds, but none is more wonderful than the sound of an ice cream van on a hot and thirsty day. Lolly's ice cream is the best for miles around.
I say, bit of a scorcher today, wouldn't you say?
There must be something we can do to cool off. Water's cool. Come for a swim. Come on. Oh, even the water's hot.
I say, is that?
It sounds like... It's Lolly!
Archie, Alice and Mitzi couldn't believe their eyes. Lolly's ice cream van had come to the waterhole. Ice cream on a boiling hot day was just the thing to cool them down.
Hi, everyone. I've been driving through the Outback for weeks. Gets awful lonesome out there. Lovely to have somebody to talk to. Anybody for an ice cream?
Rather.
Yeah, coming up.
I say, what a treat.
Ice cream.
Oh, I hope she's got chocolate chip.
Meanwhile, back at the homestead, Ned and Buster had found their own way to keep cool.
What are you doing, Buster?
Making an ice pack for my hot head, Ned.
Ned had found a different way to keep cool.
There you go. An ice cold drink.
Cheers, Frank. Just what I need.
I'll just go and get the glasses. Buster, you've drunk it all.
Yes. Thanks, Frank.
But that was for all of us. You, me and Ned.
Oh, I thought... Oh, no. I'm sorry. Here, Ned, you can have my ice pack.
Back at the waterhole, Mitzi was longing for her chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, me first. There you go, Mitzi. Thank you, Lolly. Oh, what was that? There's something wrong with me ice cream van.
It looks perfectly sniffing to me, Lolly.
Me too. No, it's broken down. Oh, please, can I have my ice cream?
My ice cream's melting.
Oh, no.
Oh, dash.
Oh, Lolly, please don't go.
I'm not going, Mitzi. I'm just turning on the engine. The engine keeps me ice cream cold.
But Lolly's engine wouldn't start.
If I can't start the engine, all my ice cream will melt. Oh, what am I going to do?
Well, now, let's see. Sammy's a wizard with engines.
But he's not here, Archie. I know. I'll drive over to the homestead and get help from Frank and Buster.
Frank and Buster will know exactly what to do.
Alice, you won't go and forget what you're going for, will you?
Of course I won't forget, Archie. Oh.
But as Alice drove down the hot, dusty road, her thoughts wandered to other things, like how she could stop by Sammy's on the way back and buy a great big watermelon.
That'd be a nice surprise for Archie and Mitzi.
In the blazing heat, Archie and Mitzi tried to help Lolly start her engine.
Don't panic. Stay calm. I'll think of something.
We've got to think of some way to stop the ice cream melting.
We could eat it.
Oh,
You can't eat a whole tub of ice cream.
I can. Hi, Frank. Buster.
Hello, Alice.
Hello, Alice.
Phew. It's a bit hot to be riding my scooter.
So, what brings you here, Alice? Have you forgotten?
It was something important, but I can't.
Remember? Maybe if you sit down and cool off, you'll remember.
Ned, why are you wearing that towel on your head?
It's an ice pack. Buster made it to cool me down.
Come on, Alice. Try and remember.
Ice.
We don't have any ice left, Alice. Sorry.
No. That's it. Ice. Ice cream.
What?
Lolly's van's broken down at the waterhole and her ice cream's melting. She needs your help.
Ice cream.
I love Lolly's ice cream.
Leave it to us, Alice. Get ready for takeoff.
Right, Frank.
See you back at the waterhole, Alice. Stand by.
Standing by.
Box away, Buster.
Chokes away, Frank.
Get the gate, Ned.
I'm getting the gate, Frank.
Buckle up, Buster.
Buckled up. Alice has been gone ages.
I bet she's forgotten what she went to the homestead for.
Oh, they'll get here too late and all my ice cream will have melted.
Oh, look! They're here!
Oh, Frank, the ice cream's melting.
Don't worry, Lolly. Give me the ice cream.
What are you going to do with it, Frank?
I'm going to fly back to the homestead and freeze the ice cream in our freezer.
Great idea, Frank. Good job our freezer's empty.
Oh, thank you, Frank.
There's not a minute to lose.
Absolutely. We must save the ice cream. What about me, Frank?
You can stay here, Buster, and try and fix the van.
You Koala Brothers really are wonderful.
We're here to help. Any luck, old chap? Ouch. Nope. I can't get it to work. Good day, everyone.
I bet Sammy can.
Okay.
Give it a go.
It worked.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Buster. Oh, thank you, Sammy.
Why don't we all meet back at the homestead and we can pick up your ice cream?
I can't wait for my chocolate chip. Where's everyone going? We're on our way to the homestead. But I've just come back from there.
Back at the homestead, Frank had some very good news for Lolly.
The ice cream's fine, Lolly.
Oh, Frank, how can I thank you? How can I possibly thank you all?
Well,
I know. Who's for ice cream?
Yes!
mine's a chocolate chip.
Bye!
I'll be back soon.
And everybody hoped that Lolly would be back soon, because on a hot and thirsty day in the Outback, the most magical sound of all was the sound of Lolly's ice cream van coming to town.
If you're in trouble and you need some